So do you also use IndiaMART to get more leads for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add IndiaMART leads as Pipedrive contacts. So like you, I also use IndiaMART for my business, and now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from IndiaMART, I want to add the lead details into my Pipedrive CRM as contacts. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between IndiaMART and Pipedrive, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to automatically add new IndiaMART inquiries as contacts in Pipedrive CRM. So with every new lead, their company name, phone number, name and the inquiry message goes straight into your CRM pipeline, saving you time and boosting your sales efficiency. So let's get this lead management system set up now. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now using Pabbly Connect only, we are going to create this amazing automation, or you can say connection between IndiaMART and Pipedrive. So Pabbly Connect is an easy to use automation tool that requires no coding or programming knowledge. Alright, but before we move on further, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. A space where users share their ideas, solutions and workflow tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource of guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect and move on further to create this amazing automation. So to do this, I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and we're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account, and now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account. And to get started, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me to select the workflow builder. So over here we have two options. The new workflow builder is more faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is perfect for users who prefer a stable and tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm just going to use this classic one, so I'm just going to go towards this select of the classic one, and now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these folder which is automations, and now I'm just going to name my workflow as this, add new IndiaMART leads as Pipedrive contacts, and then I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process while the actions are results for the same. So today for our trigger application, I'm simply going to select it as IndiaMART because I want that whenever we're going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART, I want this workflow to get started. And for action, we are just going to select it as Pipedrive. Alright, so first I'm just going to set up this trigger. So I'm just going to simply select my trigger application as I mentioned IndiaMART. So I'm just going to search for IndiaMART and select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new leads, and now it is giving me a web URL using which we are going to create a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. So I'm simply going to copy this web URL, then I'm just going to open my IndiaMART account, and now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards this lead manager, and after coming over here towards this lead manager we have to go towards this menu, import export leads, and then push API. Now what we have to do is we simply have to select the source and the CRM platform name. So over here in the help text it has clearly mentioned that choose other in the select source option and enter Pabbly Connect in in the CRM platform name. So I'm simply going to select the source as other, and now for the CRM platform name, I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the webhook listener URL, so I'm simply going to paste it right over here, the webhook URL, which we copied from my workflow. And after pasting this over here, I'm just going to click on this save details. And once I'm just going to click on this save details, it is asking me for the reason. Why do I wish to shift my IndiaMART leads to any another application? So I'm simply going to select the reason and click on this click to generate OTP button. And now it is saying that it has successfully sent me the OTP. Alright, so I'm just going to enter the OTP right over here, and then I'm just going to click on this button which says submit. And as you can see that we have successfully added the webhook URL right over here in our IndiaMART account. But now over here going to see it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open my CRM push API. I'm just going to go towards this test your webhook listener URL button right over here, and then towards this test button right over here. And now it is saying success. It is saying that we have successfully tested the webhook URL. Alright, so I'm just going to open my workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response of the same right over here. You're going to see all the details. You're going to see the subject, the sender state, the pin code, the phone number, the name, the mobile number, the email right over here, and the rest of the details. So yes, you can see that with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and we have successfully received all the details right over here. And now I'm just going to move on further. After completing my trigger step, I want to add the lead details into my Pipedrive as contacts. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to select my action application as Pipedrive right over here. So I'm just going to search for Pipedrive and select it. And now in order to add the details, I'm just going to simply select the action event as create a person and click on this connect. Now it is saying add a new connection or select an existing connection. So I'm just going to click on this add a new connection to connect my Pipedrive account. But if you have already connected your Pipedrive account, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. Alright, so I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API token. And to get this API token, I'm just going to open my Pipedrive account. We have to go towards the profile picture, then towards this personal preferences button, and then towards this API. And we're going to see that this is my personal API token. So I'm simply going to copy it right from here, and then I'm just going to paste it right over here in my workflow and click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully connected our Pipedrive account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me for the name, phone, email, and the rest of the details. So one by one, I'm just going to enter all of these details. First, I'm just going to enter this name. So I'm just going to look for the name in the response of my previous step and map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMART as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of a trigger application only. And as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm just going to look for the sender's name and map it right over here. You also have to simply look for name right over here and map it like this. All right. So as you can see that my sender's name is IndiaMART because I'm using a test IndiaMART account. But if you're using a paid IndiaMART account, you're going to receive the live lead details. Now I'm just going to move on further for the label. I'm just going to keep it as hot lead. Over here, I'm just going to only fill in the details which are required, like this phone number. Now I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to enter the email address to right over here. Now I'm just going to move on further. It is asking me for many other details. So I'm only going to fill in the details which are required and click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we're just going to click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully created a new person in our Pipedrive account with the same details received from IndiaMART. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Pipedrive account right over here, and as you can see, a new person has been created. Name IndiaMART, we're going to see the same email address and the same phone number. So yes, with this, we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART, automatically the lead details will be added right over here in my Pipedrive account so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.